The potato, now a cornerstone of British cuisine, graces dinner tables across the nation. From hearty stews to crispy chips, it's a versatile ingredient we often take for granted. But have you ever stopped to consider the potato's fascinating journey to becoming such a beloved staple? Believe it or not, this humble vegetable was once so rare and prized that it was considered a delicacy, a gift fit only for royalty. Imagine a time when potatoes weren't readily available in every supermarket, but instead, were carefully cultivated and presented as a symbol of wealth and status. When it first arrived on European shores from the Americas, it was met with curiosity and a bit of skepticism. People weren't quite sure what to make of this strange new root vegetable. Initially, the potato was regarded as a botanical curiosity, more of a plant to be studied than a food to be eaten. It was grown in gardens of the wealthy, admired for its unusual appearance and intriguing origins. This is far removed from the jacket potatoes, golden roasties, and comforting mash we enjoy today. It took time and experimentation for people to discover the potato's culinary potential and unlock the countless ways it could be prepared and enjoyed. But its real magic? It lies in its ability to transform a seemingly ordinary patch of earth into a bountiful harvest of delicious and nutritious food. With relatively little effort, you can coax an impressive yield from your garden, providing you with a steady supply of fresh potatoes for months to come. For new gardeners, witnessing this transformation is pure alchemy, a magical process that turns simple ingredients into something truly special. It's a rewarding experience that connects you to the natural world and provides a sense of accomplishment. All it takes is a bit of soil, some water, a dash of patience, and suddenly you're rewarded with a sack full of flavorful potatoes, ready to be transformed into your favorite dishes. The satisfaction of harvesting your own food is unparalleled. Whether you have access to a sprawling allotment or just a few pots on your balcony, potatoes are remarkably adaptable and forgiving, making them the perfect choice for beginner gardeners. They're relatively low maintenance and can thrive in a variety of conditions, so you don't need to be an expert to enjoy a successful harvest. Forget those bland, mass-produced supermarket spuds. Growing your own potatoes is a far more rewarding and flavorful experience. The taste of freshly harvested homegrown potatoes is simply unmatched. From the humble seed potato nestled in the soil to the moment you savor that first mouthful of fluffy mash, the entire journey is deeply satisfying and connects us to the land in a profound way. It's a reminder of where our food comes from and the effort that goes into producing it. In this guide, we'll break down the entire process step by step, providing you with all the information and guidance you need so you can embark on your potato growing adventure with confidence and ease. So, are you ready to get your hands dirty and experience the magic of growing your own potatoes? The humble potato is waiting patiently to reveal its secrets, and we're here to help you unlock them. With just a little bit of care and attention, you'll soon discover the immense joy and satisfaction that comes from cultivating your own food. So let's begin this exciting gardening adventure together. Nothing tastes as good as a potato you've just pulled from your own soil. Homegrown spuds are fresher, sweeter, and more satisfying than anything from the shop. You control what goes into your food, no chemicals, just honest gardening. The variety is endless. From violet-fleshed salad blue to nutty pink fir apple, you can grow what you love. Gardening is good for the soul, reducing stress, providing gentle exercise, and connecting you to nature. Watching shoots emerge and harvesting your own crop is a thrill like no other. Growing potatoes is a simple act with big rewards for your table and your well-being. Before you start, gather your potato toolkit. You'll need a garden fork for preparing soil and harvesting, and a spade for digging trenches. A rake helps create a fine, level bed for planting. A hand trowel is handy for containers or tidying up. Most important, certified seed potatoes, disease-free and ready to grow. A watering can or hose is essential for dry spells. Garden twine and stakes keep your rows straight, making earthing up easier. Gloves protect your hands. A wheelbarrow helps move compost. With these tools, you're ready to prepare your plot. Let's get started on your potato patch. Choosing your potato variety shapes your harvest. Flowery types like Maris Piper are perfect for mash and roasties. Waxy ones like Charlotte hold their shape for salads. All-rounders offer versatility if you want a bit of everything. Potatoes are also grouped by harvest time. First earlies for new potatoes, second earlies for midsummer, and main crop for big storable spuds. Plant a mix for a steady supply. Buy firm, healthy seed potatoes from garden centers or online. Never use supermarket spuds, which may not sprout. Certified seed potatoes are disease-free and reliable. Pick varieties that suit your favorite dishes. With the right choice, you're set for a delicious harvest. Let's move on to preparing their new home. Potatoes thrive in sunny open spots, basking in at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day. This is crucial for their growth and the development of those delicious tubers we all crave. So, when selecting your planting location, think sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. They also need well-draining soil that's rich and fertile. The ideal soil composition is loose and loamy, allowing for easy root growth and preventing waterlogging, which can lead to rot. Start by clearing weeds meticulously from the area. Weeds compete with your potato plants for vital nutrients, water, and sunlight, hindering their growth and overall yield. Next, enrich the soil by adding a thick layer of compost or well-rotted manure. These organic amendments are packed with essential nutrients that will feed your potato plants throughout their growing season. Dig this organic matter deeply into the top 20-30 centimeters of soil. This ensures that the nutrients are readily available to the developing roots and improves the overall soil structure. This process will boost the nutrient content of the soil and significantly improve drainage, creating the perfect environment for healthy potato growth. For heavy clay soil, the organic matter acts as a natural soil breaker, improving aeration and drainage. Conversely, for sandy soil, it helps retain precious moisture, preventing the soil from drying out too quickly. After amending the soil, let it settle for a week or two. This allows the organic matter to fully integrate with the existing soil, creating a stable and nutrient-rich foundation for your potato plants. Then, just before planting, use a rake to smooth the surface, creating a level planting bed. This ensures even water distribution and optimal conditions for seed or starter potato development. If you're opting for container gardening, which is a great option for smaller spaces, be sure to choose a large, deep pot with adequate drainage holes. Potatoes need plenty of room to grow, and proper drainage is essential to prevent waterlogged soil. Fill the container with a 50-50 mix of multi-purpose compost and soil-based compost. This combination provides the perfect balance of nutrients, drainage, and water retention for healthy potato growth. Add about 15 centimeters of this compost mix to the bottom of the container, creating the perfect base for planting your seed potatoes or starter plants. Remember, good preparation is the secret to a heavy and rewarding crop of delicious potatoes. So, whether you're planting in the ground or in containers, by following these steps, your potatoes are well and truly set for success. Now that the foundation is laid, let's give them a head start and get those potatoes planted. Before planting, give your seed potatoes a head start with chitting. Place them in a cool, light spot. An egg box works perfectly. Stand each potato with the rose end, the one with most eyes, facing up. After 4-6 weeks, you'll see short, sturdy sprouts, ideal for planting. Chitting is especially useful for early varieties, speeding up your harvest. If a potato is large, cut it into pieces with at least 2 sprouts each. Let the cut surfaces dry for a day or two. This simple trick leads to stronger plants and earlier crops. Start chitting in late February or early March for spring planting. Once sprouts are 2-3 centimeters long, you're ready to plant. Let's get those spuds in the ground. Planting time. For most of the UK, late March to late April is ideal. Dig V-shaped trenches 12-15 centimeters deep, spacing rows 60 centimeters apart for earlies, 75 centimeters for main crops. Place chitted potatoes in the trench, sprouts up. 30 centimeters apart for earlies, 38 centimeters for main crops. Cover with soil, forming a slight mound along the row. Water well if the soil is dry. This spacing gives plants room to grow, and makes earthing up easier later. If you're planting in containers, bury potatoes in 15 centimeters of compost, then cover. That's it. The first big step is done. Now wait for the first green shoots to appear. Your potato patch is officially underway. Next, let's keep those spuds growing strong. Once shoots reach 20-25 centimeters, it's time to earth up. Mound soil around the stems, leaving just the tops showing. Repeat this 2 or 3 times as the plants grow. Earthing up protects tubers from sunlight, which turns them green and toxic and encourages more potatoes to form. Water deeply during dry spells, especially when plants start to flower. Check soil moisture a few inches down. A good soak once a week is best. Watch for blight, brown patches on leaves, and remove affected foliage immediately. Good spacing and airflow help prevent disease. Keep an eye out for slugs and snails too. With simple care, your crop will thrive. Soon, it'll be time to harvest your golden treasure. Harvest time. The culmination of all your hard work, the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to unearth those buried treasures and reap the rewards of your gardening efforts. Get ready to dig in and discover the delicious bounty that awaits beneath the soil. For first earlies, those eager varieties that are ready sooner start checking around 10-12 weeks after planting. This is when the plants are starting to mature and the potatoes are developing nicely beneath the surface. It's an exciting time, filled with anticipation. A good indicator is usually when the plants flower. The appearance of those delicate blooms signals that the potatoes are nearing their peak. It's nature's way of telling you that harvest time is just around the corner. Gently dig around the base of a plant with your hands or a small trowel, and carefully lift a few new potatoes to assess their size and maturity. This is a test run, a sneak peek at what's to come. If they're still small, leave the rest to grow a little longer. Patience is key here, but if they're a good size for you, feel free to harvest what you need and let the others continue to mature. For main crops, the varieties that take a bit longer to mature and are ideal for storing, wait until the foliage yellows and dies back. This is a sign that the plant has put all its energy into the tubers. This usually happens in late summer as the days begin to shorten and the temperatures cool. It's a natural process, signaling that the potatoes are ready for harvest and storage. Once the foliage has died back, cut down the stems to ground level. This helps to prevent any diseases from spreading to the tubers. After cutting the stems, leave the tubers in the ground for a week or two. This allows their skins to toughen up, which will help them store better and prevent damage during handling. Choose a dry day for harvesting. Using a garden fork, carefully lift the crop from the soil. Insert the fork about 30 centimeters away from the plant to avoid accidentally damaging the potatoes. Work gently and methodically to unearth your buried treasure. Once you've lifted the potatoes, brush off any excess soil. If you plan to store them, don't wash them, as this can encourage rot. For main crops intended for storage, pack them carefully in paper or hessian sacks. These materials allow for good air circulation, which is essential for preventing spoilage. Store the sacks in a cool, dark and well-ventilated place, such as a cellar or garage. The ideal temperature is between 4 and 10 degrees Celsius. Check your stored potatoes regularly, removing any that show signs of spoilage, such as soft spots or sprouting. This will help to prevent the rot from spreading to the other potatoes. And now the best part, enjoying the unbeatable taste of your own homegrown potatoes. Whether boiled, mashed, roasted, or fried, they'll be the star of any meal. Don't forget to share your abundant harvest with friends, family, and neighbors. And please, share your gardening stories with me. I'd love to hear how you get on, what varieties you grew, and any tips or tricks you discovered along the way. Happy gardening. Until next season, savor every bite of your delicious homegrown potatoes. May your garden be bountiful, and your meals be filled with joy.